I think I faded out pretty good this time.
That's pretty rad.
What do you think? What up? Look, I guess Miguel's the host today. You're sitting in the host seat.
I'm just
Is that
saying
what
that.
is that what's going on?
What's going
Wait,
on?
I didn't sign up for this.
I don't know. We didn't discuss this. I almost feel like the person in the meat of the sandwich is the host.
It's true.
Well-
The real protein, you know.
Because you're the focal point, right?
Oh, okay. I'm the fulcrum. I'm the what do you call that? I'm the pulley. You know what I mean? Supporting all the weight. Does that make sense?
Suppose.
I
Sure.
see.
Let's go. Yeah, we can go with that. Yeah.
What's up? It's Neon Pocket Dimension with our Christmas episode that we are doing this year. I don't know if we did Christmas episodes last year. Did we? I don't remember.
I want to say we skipped a lot
Yeah.
of this time of year, to be honest with you.
I think we skip this time of year typically with all the shit that we do because it's so hectic. I've been making jerky like every day for days on end. I'm finally done. Excuse me. I finally finished it yesterday, which is great. But you know, it's Christmas time when I'm making a bunch of jerky and my wrist hurts and my back hurts and I can't do anything but make jerky and then go to sleep.
And that's unlike any other day, right?
That's not exactly true. Not exactly true. We're
jerky and being tired, my wrist hurts, and
yeah. I mean, I don't make jerky all the time, but during Christmas, that's all I fucking do.
Making a lot of jerky over.
Just
you're making lots of jerky,
lots of fucking jerky. Merry Christmas, ho ho jerky.
You're
Yes.
either not understanding or you don't get
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was waiting for it.
Oh yeah.
His
I
wrist's
get it.
definitely hurting. around
Yeah, oh,
this
you
time
know
of
it.
year.
Yeah. Yeah, the gingerbread gets me going, dude. You know, it's nice and dry, just how I like it. Neon Pocket Dimension is a nerdy place. We talk about nerdy things. We nerd out about stuff. We have guests on to nerd out about whatever the fuck they nerd out about. All sorts of stuff. But this is Christmas time. We're doing a Christmas nerding, which basically hasn't been done on the show before from what I remember. We just kind of typically this time of year is in January. We do our best of the year. That's kind of all we do. But this year, I've been pushing for us to do some seasonal content. I think we've done at least tier lists for Thanksgiving. And now today we're going to talk about Christmas movies. Yay! Christmas movies. We all love them.
But also, you know, the ones we don't love as much too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's okay. So I've come up with a list. We're not going to talk about this right away, but I've come up with a list of like top Christmas movies, bottom Christmas movies, et cetera, like basically a survey that I put out with the boys. And so we'll go over our lists and we'll talk about some movies. It'll be a lot of fun, but just some interesting ideas for the categories, I think, that will spurn some great nerdy ass Christmas conversation. But just out the gate, guys, like how many Christmas movies have you seen this 2024? Like this Christmas season so far? Any?
Half of one.
Like
Half of one?
like all the way through that I watched. On
Yeah.
purpose?
Have you sat down and
Probably
watched any
not,
Christmas
no.
movies? Okay, we're like 20 plus down. Like we've knocked them all out. We've rewatched everything. So yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll on this topic. I've even seen ones that I think we briefly mentioned last time, like Hot Frosty, and shit like that. So that'll be a fun one to talk about. But yeah, if you are listening live, you are hearing Christmas music in the background. I have it very low though. I can't even hear it right now.
Very, very festive.
Very festive. Okay, so that taken care of, let's get into a little bit of housekeeping stuff. Just remember, if you're watching this later on YouTube, you can watch us live Wednesday nights, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. We usually stream something, typically this podcast. So check us out there. Give us a follow. And if you are watching us live and you don't know about our YouTube, just go ahead and search for @ Neon Pocket Dimension or @ Neon Gaming Dimension for all of our nerdy content. Obviously, the gaming dimension for video game stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to do an episode on Christmas games and Christmas game updates. That was the idea, actually. I forgot. We're not doing that anymore, right? I think we're doing the Game Awards or something like that.
I mean, I like both.
Yeah, we could maybe do both. We'll see.
There'll be a surprise for people.
How many Christmas games can there be, though? I can't even think of any.
That's
Not
why
many,
it's.
But also, I think there's like a Santa Claus dating sim. So
there you go.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
There's this.
I could see like seasonal stuff for games, like
Fortnite. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like game updates. Yeah.
Yeah, like I could see that, but
like Diablo 4
Christmas games.
Right. Well, I mean, I think Christmas adjacent games, like for instance in Claymation, Clay Fighter, excuse me, one of the characters you could fight as a Santa. So I was just saying, like, let's try to find the Christmas in the video games.
Too, I think, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? To see as much.
South Park Snow Day or something was adjacent.
Maybe.
To that too. Yeah.
Could be. You know what I mean? So could be fun. Just a fun topic to research and kind of look up, like, what's all the Christmas shit going on in video games. But we are going to cover our Game Awards thoughts after the chaotic stream we had when it did happen. It was a lot of fun. I got super drunk, and I was laying down right here on the ground. I spilt beer on the carpet.
You may need to go and
pretty
watch
bad.
That to see Jacob arise from the dead.
Yeah, I came up and I was like, here's my thoughts on everything. It was pretty wild. But yeah, beyond that stuff, I think we're good. What else? If you want to send us an email, neonpocketdimension@gmail.com. Suggestions, comments, you want to tell us a story about some nerdy shit going on in your life, we'll read it aloud on the show. Gage isn't here because, you know, he got to be a daddy, which is important. And, you know what I mean? I'm not a dad.
For his money. He worked hard for his money.
Yeah, he's got to also work and stuff, so he just can't be here tonight.
Absolutely.
He's doing his thing, keeping his pimp proud.
You know, it's prime time for that, right? So
yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway,
sex work is work.
It is.
I think that's a command.
Oh, is it?
What?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, command in the chat! Exclamation sex work. Sex work is work.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you said that. You said that one time, and I made it a command. Yeah, I like to do that in the chat. So another good reason to watch us live is so you can listen to Christmas music and whatever the fuck, man. Legalize it.
Legalize
in the chat. All right. Anyway, so now let's get to our patented Weibnu segment, which stands for what you've been nerding out on. And then without further ado, let's hit the jingle. I don't look. Hold on.
Is it going?
It's going.
Okay.
Hold on.
We just can't hear it? Okay.
No. I'm telling you this. What
10.
the music's going. The music's going, but we were like sort of talking over it. Probably I just couldn't hear it because, like I said, this was the problem during the Game Awards too. Like, however this audio monitoring thing works in OBS is like really shoddy, dude. You have to like keep turning it off and on for it to monitor right, which I've been doing all night already. Last time it was like not recording that I was changing the volume. So like on the stream, it was like loud, but then through the headphones and the stream you guys saw, it was like, it sounded good. It's just like, man, this is why it's easier just to work with physical stuff. But I digress. I know that out there you heard the jingle and us like asking if you could hear it. But that's our Christmas gift to you. Weibnu stands for what you've been nerding out on. You can type exclamation Weibnu in the chat in case you forget. Who wants to go first? Let's keep it short.
Yeah, I'll do real quick. More video games. Path of Exile 2. I re-downloaded The Witcher 3, even though I really don't need to play that game anymore. Witcher 4 was announced, so fucking I started it. I'm barely started in that game, but I'll probably, because I played a bunch of Gwent. So
one of those Gwent sickos.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing to do. Gwent was great. I collected all the freaking cards. I beat the game like 3 times. I don't need to play it anymore. but I'm fucking excited for Witcher 4. So yeah, the hype got me. A little more Balatro, you know, pretty much a little bit of everything with video games. Nothing new there. Christmas prep, lots of Christmas prep, or holiday prep for those who don't celebrate Christmas, right?
Jerky.
We're doing an endorsement. I will say later. We will figure out that later if you stick around. For we were shopping for one of those, you know.
Okay.
Okay, and later you'll understand what I'm saying. I
think it's
It's food.
kids in the
it's
room.
food. It's
think
food.
Oh, I see. I thought you were trying to keep it a
Still don't
secret.
agree.
I think
No,
you're trying to
okay,
keep
but
it a
like
secret.
it is still a secret. It's still a secret.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, we bought.
Oh my!
I bought some white elephant gifts.
What the hell are you
as well.
talking about?
We're doing that. If you're not familiar with that, it's
White
where
elephant?
everybody gets a gift. I don't know if people listening or watching are familiar, but everybody gets a gift with like a group of people, and it's usually on a theme and usually cheaper, right? Like it's not supposed to be like big Christmas thing. It's supposed to be fun. Like you have a few drinks, you sit around with family or friends and swap like. So what happens is, you know, y'all take a number from a hat or whatever, and then those are assigned to all the different gifts. So
well, usually
you
it's
get
you
something
take
that
the
you
number
like or something you don't like.
Usually the rule is you take the number and then you could choose a gift that you want in order of the number, or you could steal if someone already opened a gift, but you can only steal twice and then the gift is dead.
You can only steal twice.
It depends on. I've
there's
seen
variants. I'm sure there's variants.
Yeah, there are variants. Yeah,
I'm surprised that you said there was a theme because I've never done one with a theme. It was just bring something.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, it's my family. We're kind of doing it on house rules, you know.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just the Salt Lake City, you know, like Mormon rules. Perhaps could be.
But none of us are. But
I'm fucking with you.
I know. So it's oddly useful is the theme, and I found some odd stuff and some useful stuff.
Okay.
So I'm taking my own spin on it, and I'm sure they'll love it. It's great.
Can we get an update on what you brought after the facts? Like
I will
on
absolutely
our next, whenever we talk next.
In January?
Yeah.
1st, January, something like that.
Whatever that first week
episode. Yeah, you'll hear it.
The 7th, I believe.
Yeah, Miguel in the chat just said, you know, alcohol usually.
Yeah,
totally.
That's a good one. That's definitely useful.
That's what I'm bringing to my White Elephant Friday at work. But I also have to make eggnog to bring to the work party. My mom has this recipe that I'm happy to give to you guys as well, but it's real stiff. It's very, very stiff. Bourbon, it's bourbon, brandy, and dark rum.
Are you making the actual eggnog too?
Yeah, everything. So you make the eggnog with the eggs and everything, but then you preserve the egg whites, which you turn into a meringue with some sugar. And then after you make the eggnog, you kind of like top it off with that. And so that when you pour it, a little bit of the cream on the top basically mixes in, but it's stiff as fuck, dude. Don't forget the nutmeg. Delicious.
Here for it. Yeah, but that's my wife knew. We've just been getting recipes for to cook different things and kind of getting all that together. So
nice, awesome. In the chat, I meant to just type perfect, but I typed perfect G, and that was an accident.
It looked like you said perfecto.
Oh, okay. Could be. Continuing along, Miguel, what's your wife new this week?
I don't remember. I watched Alien Romulus. That was
okay.
Fun. That was a good movie. I enjoyed that. Oh, since I wasn't on last week, I watched. I've been watching Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Ooh,
it's a good show. I like it. I know. I think people are complaining that it's a kid show. It's a fucking kid show. People get over it. It's fun.
Why would you complain about what it is? Like, that's
But
just
also-
what it is.
Because I think people
Oh,
wanted.
sure.
I think people wanted something other than that. Probably. I don't fucking know, dude. All I
Isn't
know
there,
is
like,
that I
People are
liked
so
it.
lame.
What's that? It's like Bad Batch. Just watch Bad Batch if you want that. Like a little
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
So, but it's really good. I've been having fun with it. So I'm pleased with that show. I'll say, surprisingly. What else have I been doing? Oh, Disco Elysium. That's the only game I've been playing when I can.
I need to try
sweet.
that. I got it on a sale.
It
and
is
I'm
it
curious.
is very very interesting. I do like it. What I didn't realize when I first started playing, because I restarted like 3 times, was just save, because it auto saves so infrequently, and you can die fairly easily, which is a little odd. Like I think Gage said, like, oh, he died when he turned on a light. That shit happens.
It's incredible.
So it's a really cool game. It's like about addiction and this cop trying to figure his shit out and solve a murder, and I like it. It's fun. So I'm having a really good time with that. I'm hoping to beat that. I'm engaged. I like the dialogue. It's very well written. But if you haven't played it, I definitely highly recommend it. So let's just go with that.
I bought that game on a sale a while ago, and it just sat
Okay.
on Steam. Like, I just haven't had the time to play it yet. But it's just been a whirlwind of too many games. That's why I'm just trying to
It's on,
slow down and just play like
It's on
the games I have.
PlayStation Plus,
Oh, nice.
so that's how I'm playing. I didn't even pay for it. It's just on PlayStation Plus. So
Hell yeah. Oh, is that will that conclude your
Yeah,
wipe
pretty
news,
much
sir?
it. Yeah, that's gonna conclude it.
All right. Let's see. My wipe new Pokemon trading card game, mobile game, still fun. I'm still not even battling. So I'm just opening booster packs whenever I can, doing the wonder picks. In case you're wondering, what's a wonder pick, Jacob? A wonder pick is someone else opened a pack, and you can go into their pack essentially and pull out a duplicate card. They shuffle them and put them upside down, so you can only pick one of the booster. And so, it's very gambly, in that way. And like you can only do the wonder picks if you have enough stamina or whatever, but then you get like hourglasses to maybe progress that. So essentially once a day maybe you're doing the wonder picks unless an event's going on, and then there's like free wonder picks, and then you have to open your pack as well, and then you'll get like more of those, like the maximum hourglasses like twice a day that you can use to rip another pack essentially. So like really it's like, do you want to wait and only do 2 a day, or do you want to give us money and open more? And I haven't spent a dime, so it's just fun. It's just a fun thing to like pull up your phone and be like, oh, I can open a booster pack. You open it. Oh, cool, I got some new cards. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But the recent thing that just happened, I think this morning or yesterday, is there's a new booster pack with new cards. Some cards are the same, like the same Pokemon, but like different art, or the same Pokemon with even different art and a different ability.
Like a lowland variety kind of stuff.
Yeah, like kind of not even. It's just like different art. Like someone else drew. Like for instance, there's multiple Pikachus in the normal Apex boosters, but in the new one there's yet another Pikachu. But this Pikachu's ability is different from the Pikachu's in the Apex one. So the art's different and the ability is different. So it's like interesting.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how they're keeping it fresh. But at the end of the day, I'm like, new cards to collect, and I'm just collecting them.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun. Because I did the battling, but I don't know. It's just very simplistic, and like when I think about like if I want to play a game, I'm just like playing a game and not this mobile game. I just want to open the cards and then move on. I'm like, I could read Reddit instead of trying to battle. Okay, I'll just do that. Or I'll be like, TikTok, that's more fun. I could open the packs and then stop playing the card game and then just open TikTok, and then I'm happy and I'm not getting mad at my phone, losing at a card game. But yeah, it's just been a good time. Again, like, if you just want some extra thing to do on your phone, it's free, and you just collect cards, bro. It's a good time. Again, we already talked about the jerky. You guys know I made a bunch of jerky. I have 5 bags, I think, maybe 6 bags. I can't remember exactly how many. But they're done. I now need to package them. So Merry Christmas to my friends and family. You're probably gonna get jerky. To people who aren't in Vegas, one day I'll mail you jerky. I promise. I promise. Also, Marvel Rivals is just an excellent game in general. Everyone's playing it. It's the new game where, like, essentially, if you want to play video games with a friend, they're probably playing Marvel Rivals, and then you enjoy that game, then you're in for a good time. What is it, Steven?
It's like that's all I hear. It's like when people talk about like any of the servers, and it's like, hey, you want a game? Yeah, you got Marvel Rivals, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's playing it. Even Jimmy, he was posting highlights in our Discord today. The homie Gomstead, who we haven't seen in a while. He's playing it, so I'm like, yeah. But I'm having fun. Like I'm getting MVPs a lot. I'm like doing legitimately good at that game. Turning the tide, shit like backfilling into a half done game and like, Captain America-ing the fuck out of the other team. Good times. Definitely play that game. It's free. Try it out. Diablo 4 got it to work. So I played it till like 1 last night because I wasn't able to play it for a long ass time, and I was super happy. I had a lot of fun. Path of Exile 2 is not going to leave my orbit just because I did that though. Game is so good. Oh, and then like I said, we've been watching Christmas movies like every day. So you name it, we've seen it. Christmas Story, we watched that, and A Christmas Story Christmas. What is it? Home Alone 1 and 2. We just watched 2 a second time last night. We've seen Christmas Vacation probably 3 times now. I've had that played full start to finish at least 3 times at my house. We watched Elf, Jingle All the Way, just fucking everything, plus the extras. So I'm in Christmas like frenzy right now in my house. But hey, it's just like with the Halloween. I watch a bunch of horror movies. Joy wants to watch a bunch of Christmas movies. It's fair. I just want to wait till December. Like, everybody fuck off with October and November celebrating of Christmas. Once December 1st hits, fine. Put your tree up. Put your fucking lights up. You're fine. Before that, I'm mad at you. Keep your music turned down. I don't want to fucking hear it till December 1st.
I don't want to hear who saw anybody kissing anybody under the mistletoe.
But like 2-3 weeks out, fine. All right, I'll let it happen. 4 weeks out, okay. Pushing it, but I'll let it slide. But yeah, anyway, we're done with that.
I say never.
Attaboy. Yeah, just listen to punk music and
Happy holidays, motherfuckers.
burn the fucking trees down, dude.
I already got the fire started over here, bro.
Happy holidays.
Hell yeah.
Or on Christmas.
4 Christmases. There should have been 0. No, I'm kidding. Okay. We're going to talk about Christmas movies. Let's get into the main show part. That's my song. Do you like it?
Is that a good main show part?
Yeah,
is that a good one?
I want to say that. You wrote that very well.
When I come home from work every day, I like sing dumb songs to my dog, and it's funny. I like to think she enjoys it. Cause I'm like,
do you serenade your dog with,
I'm like,
your sweet voice?
I was like, Aria,
she can't talk.
She's so cute. She's dancing around in my kitchen. Shit like that, It's like stuff they would write for. I'm sorry.
Timing.
Yeah. You just have to roll with the limericks.
Yeah.
It's basically like music they would write on Bob's Burgers. That's kind of what's happening. Anyway, yes, it's Christmas time. Yes, we need to talk about Christmas movies. I have a list here of questions I asked for you guys to fill out, like a survey. Like I said, unfortunately, Gage, he left his blank. I thought he would at least fill them out, but that didn't happen. I'm just fucking with him because he's not here. But yeah, we all filled them out. So without further ado, let's get straight into the categories. We're going to start with our first one. We'll go round robin. We'll talk about it a little. Bing bong bong. We're gonna go round robin, starting with. We'll start at the bottom of this list and go up. So start with Steven, and then we'll go to Miguel, and then me, and then back around. Top 3 Christmas movies in no particular order. If you have them in particular order, do them descent or ascending. So start with your third favorite and work your way up to your first favorite. Okay, sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, starting with Steven. What is your third favorite Christmas movie or one of your top 3 favorite Christmas movies?
It's just the original animated Grinch.
Oh, nice.
It's just a classic. It's one I grew up on. So, and
Nice.
it's short. Doesn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how long is it? Like 15 minutes?
It's like maybe 20 minutes.
It's a half hour, dude.
It's a half hour?
We
Oh.
watched it at your house. It was a half hour.
I thought it was like
Not that
15
one.
minutes. There we go. That's the one.
No.
Did you see that little window that popped up? It was like embarrassing.
Nope. Didn't
Yeah,
do
so
that.
here we go. This is what shows up when you Google Grinch Stole Christmas. Does that piss you off, or do you not care?
It's-
No, because this is
It's
also
bad.
in my top 3. So
Jim
It's-
Carrey, no.
And
No,
well, okay,
you be quiet. You be quiet.
what about
Burn it down. Burn
Simmer,
it down.
simmer down, Miguel.
what about
Burn
The
it down.
Grinch from 2018? Have you seen that
Fuck
one?
Wow.
Fuck that one.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Just
fuck
get
that
that
one?
That one was. That's the
Yeah.
one that I half watched at your house.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's
okay.
decent.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah, it was
pretty
okay.
good.
I still would rather
why
watch
do you
the
like
other
Jim
two
Carrey
10
so
times
much?
over, because
Yeah.
he's funny.
I mean,
enjoy
He
his
tries too
comedy.
hard.
he is funny. I'll give you that.
He tries too hard. I don't know.
Miguel, maybe you don't try enough. You know, you ever heard?
I tried plenty. Thank you.
Damn, call
Every day's
straight
a
up.
struggle. Every day is a struggle.
Yeah, we don't know Miguel at 11,
It's
dude.
true. It's true.
We don't know what happens when Miguel has an axe in his hand. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I want to.
No. Look, okay, I'm still going down. How far until how do I even get to the original Grinch? Look, I got Grinch. I type in why does it say Grinch 2000? First of all,
The Grinch.
I typed in
First one?
Grinch Stole Christmas at the top.
Yeah.
And where is the cartoon? How far do I have to scroll down till I get to it? Here?
You find it? Is
That's
that...
the picture book. Read
That's
along.
the book. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Look,
You know,
this isn't the right one. All right. Let's go to
this
page
does
2.
disappoint me that it takes this long to find.
Okay, I got a Blu-ray version of it on Barnes and Noble. That's how far I had to go to page 2 just to find some kind of version of it.
That's wild.
Why do they want to erase this classic?
I don't know. It's really good. I think it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's a great one to show kids. And
No, it's
everything,
straight
so-
and to the point.
Yeah.
It's
What the fuck is Grinch musical? Now they got a musical?
Yeah.
Oh god. Why do they got to turn everything into a fucking musical? What's next?
And then the noise.
What's next? Speed the musical?
I'm sure that they already tried that.
That might exist. Maybe this one? Rotten Tomatoes. There it is. We finally got an actual link to like something. Damn, look
It's
at that.
100.
That's fresh. 100%.
That's
What the
certified fresh.
That's certified fresh.
94?
Yeah,
94? I
94.
want to meet those 6%.
Who are you?
Yeah.
6%.
Who are you fucking losers, man?
What do you-
94?
What do you mean 4.5 out of 5 rating?
Get
So
the fuck
fucking
out of
6%,
here.
man.
Let's read some of the ones that aren't good enough. Very
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Cindy Lou Who is potentially the cutest little animated thing of all time. 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars.
What?
What is that?
How is that
Right,
reflective?
D.
What is that? The Wandering D.
The
That's pretty good.
wandering bee.
Okay, here we go. Robert K. The definition of mid does nothing to enhance the source material. Nostalgia doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Read the book. 2 stars.
Listen here now, Robert K.
What a fucking bitch. Man,
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Let's see. Let's find it. Let's see if we can find another really
Find a
bad one.
1-star review.
Oh, if I can. I don't know. It's not loading that many more. Okay, I do agree with this one.
They are trying to erase this damn one.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got 2 stars. This is from December 16th, 2019. This is a classic short about the Grinch, a monster type thing that scares and tries to bully, etc. ... The Who's question. Wait, it's WHO''S. That's not right. That's not how you spell Who's. The people with pug noses of the village of Whoville. I don't really watch or review rate Christmas movies, but this one is a classic that has been around for years. Good classic Christmas movie to watch at Christmas time for all ages, family, etc. 3 dots.
2 stars?
2 stars.
You want to tell me that the 2 fucking stars?
Why does it get 2 stars?
People reviews were a mistake.
Right? He must have been fucking stoned out of his gourd while trying to
I'm fucking over this shit.
Like...
Just move on.
This is bullshit. I'm sorry. That movie is such a classic that we had to see that. We had to have some answers.
It would be funny to see it for the other ones.
That was some bullshit. I mean, maybe we will. I don't know what we're doing tonight.
Maybe like classic ones, but yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Miguel, how about you? What's your number 3 or just one of the 3?
So I to be honest with you, this whole thing I had issues with. When you put movie you hate, I don't know if you read what I put. No,
I haven't yet because I wanted it to all be fresh.
Don't read it because it's does not go with the theme at all.
I see. Okay, I just read it, but it's a solid joke. Gotta leave it in.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I did have a hard time picking 3. But a Charlie Brown Christmas, to be fair, I haven't seen it in a really, really long time. But I'm sure I'd still like it. That's, again, another short to the point. It's Charlie Brown. Who doesn't like Charlie Brown?
100%.
Right? I mean, unless you're a fucking monster.
So...
And then the Charlie Brown Christmas tree is my favorite tree of all time.
This little crappy tree, it's like the best.
A sad little tree. I've had one of those before. They're great.
All you need is one ornament. That's it. Just make it festive and be happy.
Yep, absolutely.
You could be the train. If you just get on all 4s and you crawl in a circle around the tree, you're a train now.
But yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas is what I went with.
That's a good one.
One of them. No order. No particular order.
Okay. Yeah, I also don't really have an order because it's kind of hard to pick. This is another classic. I kind of want to see reviews for it. Let's see.
Yeah, I would go back to Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, here it's going to be worse on Google. So let's see what we got. Look at this guy. Should I read all this?
Oh, no.
Let's see. The Coca-Cola Company commissioned and sponsored the creation of an animated television special based on his comic strip, which was completed in only 6 months and just 10 days short of its national broadcast premiere. The program premiered on CBS. All right. 3 stars. 3 stars. Okay. This guy gave 0 stars.
There's no stars on those.
There's no actual. All right. Oh, here we go.
Review.
More of a short essay.
Why? Get the fuck out of here.
Why do I need an essay from Christopher Malmovic? Who the fuck are you, man?
Oh my god, dude.
John Gunter, Matthew Brady, 4 stars. Destiny Allbrooks, 4 stars. Oh, this will be a good one. Amazeballs. Smiley face. I had enjoyed how it had to do with Christmas and the songs were fiery! ! !5. I love Charlie Brown and his friends SSS. What a great movie. Lots of different emojis here. Merry Christmas. Last Christmas SSS. I really do love Christmas. Christmas is the best holiday. No cap. Happy Halloween. 9920. Don't worry, I'm not that weird. This is straight up like the LOL random. like penguins guy. You know that copy pasta from a long time ago?
Yeah,
Like, oh, people call me crazy penguin. I know I'm so random. Oh God. Every day I'm reminded the internet was a mistake.
Go
Yeah.
back to newspapers, bro.
Quick note about a Charlie Brown Christmas. The song that the ice cream trucks play, you know, like that jazz song that like you hear at Christmas a lot, is only a Christmas song because of Charlie Brown. Otherwise, it would have just been just a jazz song. The one that goes na 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 na. You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I've never associated that with Christmas.
Dude, go to any Christmas playlist. It's on all of them.
I don't know why.
Because of Charlie Brown Christmas.
It shouldn't be.
It's the only reason.
It shouldn't be. No.
And then later, the creepy ice cream man driving around your neighborhood with the same song. Okay. For me, I'm gonna put, in no particular order, I'll put A Christmas Vacation because it is a classic. Okay. Is it my favorite of all time? I don't know. It might be. I watch it every year. I laugh at the jokes every time. Everything's great. It's a classic film. I don't know. I just think that my only problem with Christmas Vacation, and this isn't exactly a problem, is that everybody else forgets about all the other vacation films, especially the first one, which I think still holds up. It's very overshadowing.
I would say, to be honest with you, I would say Christmas is probably the best.
Could be. Probably.
Right? I mean, they're all good.
It is better than the first one. That's true.
They're all good, but I want to say Christmas is the best. I mean, Vegas Vacation is fun.
Yeah.
European Vacation's okay.
Yeah, that's the bad one in the batch for sure. I like the first one.
Christmas is probably the best. The first one's not bad either.
I think it's good. Let's not forget the first
memorable one. And you get more like stuff for that movie than you do the other three.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, it is a classic though. It's a great movie, and again, we watch it probably 5, 6, 20 times a fucking year in 1 month. So that's why it has to be on my list. If you've never seen a Christmas Vacation for some reason, I don't know where the fuck you've been hiding, where you live, how you're even watching this podcast.
Don't judge them.
But just watch it. I'm just saying you had to have seen it by now.
They're the ones who gave...
Jacob may be looking at you in a side-eye kind of way.
That's the 6% that didn't like fucking...
It is.
Stole Christmas.
That is the Venn diagram.
You want to educate people. Don't alienate them.
It's true.
Oh, no. I'll alienate everyone.
This is supposed to be a no kink shaming zone.
Let's look at some... Since we're on the trajectory of at least looking at the reviews for the first 3 films. Let's see what we got here. Where's the reviews on this site? Here, this one. Here we go. Let's go to a 1 star. Can I go to 1 stars? How do I? Here's the reviews. There you go. Show 1 star. Here we go. Literally the worst movie ever. That's a nice and naive, pleasant Christmas movie, yet hugely overrated. That's kind of a weird sentence. I can't put it into words. This is one of my most hated movies. It's not some charming Christmas movie. This is a cinematic
stop
film.
You right there.
What?
Motherfucker, put it into words. Fucking liar already.
I got him.
The Griswold family are unlikable as the Manson family.
You expect me to take a fucking liar's opinion on a Christmas movie?
I know.
Get the fuck out of here. 1 star. 1 star your life. Come on.
Can I downvote him? No, I'm not signed in.
No.
I'm not
Unhelpful.
Fucking IMDb, dude.
This is why any movie on IMDb that's ranked at all like 7+ is a fucking masterpiece. Because the only people doing reviews are just random people, and they are a bunch of idiots, dude.
Fucking jackanapes.
Hilarious. Okay, so Christmas Vacation, another classic. I figured up top we would hit the classics. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to Steven.
Yeah, so this one is it's a tough one, right? But I don't know if it's like, again, it's hard to do order here, but this is one I watch every year. It's the Jim Carrey, you know, Grinch Stole Christmas. I
Again?
probably quote, I
The
probably
same
quote
movie?
that movie. No, it's not the same. I probably quote that movie at least 10 times a month. So,
Really?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
got to get some Jim Carrey Grinch soundboard samples. That's a
We
given.
do.
If you love that movie so much.
It is great. I show it to my kids every year. They're like, "Dad, why do you like this movie so much?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but I like it a lot."
Even your kids don't like it.
Yeah, even my kids have wisdom, you know, in their young years with that.
Thank
But
goodness.
That's really
They,
funny. It's really funny.
I don't know. I like it. So
It's not bad. It's just
well,
ridiculous.
I fully recognize that it's not like a great movie.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I've never seen it.
Oh, you're gonna have to watch it. We're gonna have to make you watch it.
I do remember seeing the set though when I was at Universal Studios.
So
yeah. They had it there for a while.
I think like the makeup took him like 6 hours a day just to put on for the.
My issue with Jim Carrey though is I think he tries too hard, like I said earlier, but like
I think I get what you're saying. I do.
Like he tries too hard to be funny, and I get it. Like he's not a bad actor though. Like
he is trying to be the
Show.
slapstick, right? Like,
yes,
that's the thing.
And so to me it gets old. My favorite Jim Carrey movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's not even a comedy.
What was it, the number 13?
I mean,
like that.
That is one of the best movies ever. To be fair,
yeah,
for sure. Eternal Sunshine. But I mean, come on. Yeah. I bought an Ace Ventura shirt. Just saying.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, you should not be.
You
should not be.
Look, it is not highbrow humor, right? It is low class,
And I'm not even saying I want highbrow humor.
No, it's just dumb fun, and that's what I like about Jim Carrey. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, Miguel doesn't like dumb fun. He just thinks
laugh at
it's
the
dumb.
Village Idiot, right? That's what it is. Laugh at the Village Idiot. So,
it depends on the dumb fun, Jacob.
Okay, fair. Don John's.
I think you have to think
hilarious.
About it. It doesn't depend on the dumb
fun. Moving along. Great movie. What's the? Let's see. Grinch Stole Christmas. What is the ranking of this movie on Rotten Tomatoes? Let's see.
49%.
49%. But the
it probably belongs.
The popcorn meter is 59 though. I mean, look at this picture.
Right.
Look at this picture of him. What do you think?
Look at it.
Horrifying?
Like a little Cindy Lou Who with the stupid hair.
Yeah, Cindy Lou Poo. Okay. Try it out. Watch it. I don't know. If you're gonna watch any Grinch and you've seen zero Grinches, start with the cartoon, and then maybe you can go.
I was
up
gonna say,
Jim Carrey.
Is that Jim Carrey one streaming anywhere?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure it is.
I'll find it for you right now. Let's see. It's on Sling.
Maybe I'll watch it and I'll let you know.
Look, you'll be able to get through it. I'll let you know that.
I mean. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Okay.
You've watched worse movies. I know
we all have.
No, you're not wrong.
We all have. Yeah. Guaranteed.
I've seen some pretty shitty movies.
It's on Sling TV for premium, or you can rent it on Amazon Prime for $4 or Apple TV $4.
Damn it.
Okay.
Word up.
Don't rent it. Just maybe next Christmas.
I was gonna find a way to watch it for free.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We can talk about that later. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it for free.
Archive.
I'll figure it out.
Archive.org, perhaps. Okay. So yeah.
Better than Will Ferrell. Oh. He ran his course too, though. That's what Cherry said in the chat.
Oh yeah. No. Hey, Will Ferrell. He had his time. He had some great movies. Okay, just saying. She just wants to rush to defend Jim Carrey because she's Canadian, and so is he. Just had to put that out there. Okay, there's a bias. There's a fucking bias.
Called out.
All right, whatever.
All right, here we go. The movie I want to talk about next is called Bad Santa. Have you ever seen Bad Santa?
It's a great movie.
It's a badass movie.
That's a great movie.
Funny.
And that is stupid humor.
It is very stupid. It's very 2000s humor where it's all raunchy and ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah. Very dated. Yeah. Very would not hold up.
It doesn't hold up. It wouldn't do well nowadays. But when it came out, it was fine.
But in my house, it holds up just fine. I still have yet to watch it this year because I save it till later. Mochi Squeeze says that ruined Christmas. Mostly because there's a scene where Lorelai from what's that show?
Gilmore
Girls is fucking, like, literally fucking Billy Bob Thornton dressed as Santa, and she's saying "fuck me, Santa," and it's a good time.
Why did that ruin Christmas?
Because.
Where are you?
What did Santa and Mrs. Claus do? You don't think she calls him Santa?
Right?
It is a sexless marriage at the North Pole.
Right? I did not see it.
What do you think the elves are? She's just popping them out.
What?
Santa Claus is kissing all the moms out there.
Oh
right?
my god. I mean,
you don't think they're saying "fuck me, Santa"?
You know what? These guys make a very compelling argument. Good shit. I never really thought about it, but you get kind of onto something there.
You says Jerry.
That's Mochi.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No,
but excellent movie. Love it. Ever since I first saw it, it's totally my humor. It's just a drunk asshole, con man pretending to be Santa and just dealing with fucked up shit. Either he's fucked up because he's drunk or being a sicko, or he's getting puked on or sneezed on, and
I thought it looked terrible when it first came out, and then I sat down and I watched it, and I was like, "This fucking movie is so stupid. It's hilarious.
It's so bad. It's good. It's
so bad.
It's just good because of how fucking dumb everyone is in the movie.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, this kid.
I will say it is a good movie.
yeah, it's totally worth your time if you've never seen it. I think just be aware that it's from 2003, so there might be some actual hard R's in there, some shit people don't say anymore. But again, just a great cast. Billy Bob, Brett Kelly as the kid, just so good, and John Ritter. Yeah, Bernie Mac was in it. Tony Cox.
John Ritter was in that.
He definitely was. Octavia Spencer was in this movie. Like, before she was the Octavia Spencer, she was in this stupid ass fucking movie as like a prostitute, I think, that he talks to for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like last time I didn't shit right.
Yeah, I didn't shit right for a week. You like to give bigger ladies anal for some reason. I don't know. This whole movie is just fucked up. Don't show it to your mom, but if your mom has already seen it, maybe ask permission to put it on in front of her. I don't know. Next movie is Steven.
You skipped me, by the way.
I did?
Yeah. Where's the Miguel command?
You did.
How the fuck? Miguel, go.
You skipped me. Let's just go with Home Alone.
Okay.
The first one. First Home Alone.
Hey, I haven't hosted in a while.
You also did not check the what rating it got. Bad Santa.
Bad Santa? I'll come back to that. Let's look at Rotten Tomatoes for Home Alone.
Home Alone, 66. Okay.
66% of top critics. Well, wait, it says 74. What the fuck?
But also look at the audience score,
Yeah, the audience score is higher.
Of course.
Yeah. And I think I'm in line with that. Maybe I would put it like at 85, maybe, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a splat. Hughes wrote and produced Home Alone, leaving hapless Chris Columbus to direct this boorish, ham-fisted, sloppy screen comedy. Fuck you, Bob Ross.
Fucking Bob Ross.
From the Tampa Tribune. Not the
Yeah,
Bob
wait,
Ross.
You don't deserve your fucking namesake. Get out of here.
Kevin learned some lessons, too. Families aren't bad after all. Families are nice. Being home alone isn't much fun. He's right. Dang! That's a takedown. That's a takedown. Home Alone's great.
Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the best.
It was honestly one of the first movies I could think of for it when thinking Christmas movies, right?
Yeah.
That's why I would say I kind of had an issue thinking of Christmas movies because I forget that they're Christmas movies a lot of the time. But yeah, I would say if you're thinking of a Christmas movie that's about Christmas and kind of, I'd say Home Alone.
Yeah, because it's not just about like, oh no, Santa's sleigh broke down. Can we get more belief? Like, you know, that's just kind of what happens in Elf. Or whatever.
You mean what is it, Claus or whatever?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, or you killed Santa and became Santa.
Right.
Oh yeah, which movie?
That's the Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's the name of that fucking movie. That's a good movie too. Yes.
I was gonna put it on. I was debating it, but I'm like, I don't know. Then
I didn't even think about that movie till just right now.
But see, that's the thing about Christmas movies is that there's so many and there's so many good ones that it's hard to just think without like a list just off the top of your head. Like, what's the best one? But then that's the other thing is like, there's so many good ones, you know, like Home Alone 1 or 2. Because for Mochi Squeeze, Home Alone 2 is the better one. For me, Home Alone 1's better. You know?
I think they're the same.
They kind of are.
Different city.
Yeah, they kind of are exactly the same movie, but they're also
the
fun.
Exact same fucking movie.
But they both work. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're both great. I like the
do.
Traps better too. So that's just me.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
But then there's 3 Santa Clauses.
Less believable though, but.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is the second one is just even more unbelievable.
Way less believable.
But that's why you're just like, well, but it's kind of like a live action cartoon. They both are. You know, it's like watching
domed with a fucking brick and doesn't die.
Yeah. It's Looney Tunes.
Gets right up.
Yeah. But yeah, what great films. Just always a fun little trivia is that Kieran Culkin of now Succession fame, who's Macaulay Culkin's brother, was in both Home Alones as the kid that pees the bed, which blew my mind way later in life. But then, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Catherine O'Hara. I mean, just John Candy was in the first one. He was doing like all his scenes were improv. Like, it's just excellent, excellent movies. Tim Curry in the second one. Which is like, I always forget he's in that movie until I put it on. Right. I'm like, oh, that's why this movie is also really good, because the cast still delivers. So yeah, Home Alone is a great choice. I don't think there's a wrong choice, honestly, unless you pick something like really stupid, like a Hallmark movie or some shit. Then I'll be really mad at you.
You'll notice the very notable absence of Hallmark in this list. So
yeah, unless we're talking about the hates, but to me they're all the same movie. It's just the same movie over and over again. You can't like.
I'm a new guy in town and I'm mysterious. Love me. Also Christmas.
Or it's like, oh,
Are you just bad because that hasn't happened to you in real life?
I lost my job while I was in New York. I have to go back to my small town in Kansas City and save Christmas for my family. It's like every fucking movie is the same. Oh, but then there's a hot boy now that I used to know when I lived here, and he was a little boy, but now he's a hot dude now, and we gotta like go get some coffee. It's like, why do people like these stupid, shitty movies? I don't get it.
Yeah, they're really shitty and stupid. Agreed.
By the way, Bad Santa, 78% fresh, 7 on IMDb.
Pretty fresh.
Pretty good.
Actually, not bad.
Pretty good. I'm glad people agree that it's a fun one. That's totally fun. Billy Bob Thornton said that one of his 3 favorite moments in life was making Bad Santa. So big ups to him.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Back to Steven for your last one.
This one's interesting. Jingle All the Way.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
again, another one where it's like by no means a good movie.
I disagree.
But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I have
think
only seen that movie in pieces.
Fair.
It's just so stupid, but it's so like good for me. Like I don't. It's fucking junk food. It's so like over the top and what, Sinbad, right? Is in it as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fucking. I don't know. I just really enjoy the ridiculousness of it and like what people go to, the lengths that people go to for like limited edition shit and like
Yeah.
trying to make the best Christmas because they get the one thing. I don't know.
It was
A
very
decent.
that movie is very much of its time because that was the time of the toy booms of the Black Friday madness from like the mid to late 90s with the Tickle Me Elmo, the Pokemon cards, and just everything. We were at our economic zenith of capitalistic fucking innocence, before 9/11. We're just all having fun, spending our fucking money. This movie is a reflection of that, which is fun. But
The part that sticks with me,
the movie
is
rules.
when he goes to the Santa factory.
Yes. Have you seen the extended version of that?
Yes.
Where they like have they do a musical number.
Yeah.
It's so like
so good.
It's
so
awesome.
Bad, but so good.
Yeah, it's like so random, but it adds, I don't know, I feel like it adds to the movie in a good way, but like I get why it wasn't in the theatrical version. But it is Jim Belushi, and like the majority of Jim Belushi in this movie, in the theatrical, he's just a scammy Santa, but like, dude, half of his scenes is just that one musical number of him singing like the Santa that the boy that Santa forgot is the name of the song, which is fucking hilarious.
Just that part.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Worth it. I mean, if you're not gonna watch any other part of that movie, at least watch that part.
Yeah, out of context, boy who's Santa forgot is probably gonna just be like, "What the? Why is Jim Belushi singing to Arnold Schwarzenegger right now?"
That's exactly
in a
what
Santa
it is.
suit.
Why is
Vern Troyer is in that scene too, which is hilarious.
Why the fuck is Arnold Schwarzenegger beating up a bunch of Santas?
Because they had to have the one fighting scene for Arnold because that's what he does. And then it was an excuse to get a pro wrestler to like be in the movie for a sec to fight him.
That was fun.
Yeah. I love this movie. Watch it. I'll probably watch it one more time this year.
Yeah.
I watch it every Christmas, and yeah, I'm super into it. So the only reason why I didn't put it on this list is because I just wanted to shout out the ones that like I thought that we had to talk about, and I figured you guys would pick up the slack, which you did. I feel like if Gage was here, we could have got all of them. You know what I mean? But hey, unfortunately, he's not here. I'm a little sad he's not here, obviously, but we could still talk about the Santa Claus and stuff. I'm just curious, like, what is Gage's favorite Christmas movie? Now I feel like I'll never know.
All
Put it in
right.
the comments, Gage.
Put it on the pinned comment there. Gage.
Yeah. Put it in the comment below on the YouTube video, and let's see. I just need your top Christmas movie of all time, and that goes to anyone watching the video too. Let us know what your favorites are, your top 3 as well. But yeah, Jingle All the Way is sick, and then Sinbad is hilarious in that movie. And then Joy's favorite line from that movie is when he's like threatening the cops with the package. He's saying, "This is a bomb. Well, better watch out!" And then he throws the present because he thinks it's just a box, and he's just gonna. It's like a diversion. Ends up being an actual bomb. And then he's like, "Well, what's wrong with the people in this country? You people are sick. This country makes me sick." And Joy always says that all the time, and it's really funny. So anyway, Miguel.
I went with Tokyo Godfathers. So it's probably the only anime movie on here.
Interesting.
It is technically
it deserves an inclusion though.
It is, if I'm not mistaken, by my favorite anime director, who is no longer alive, Satoshi Kon. But it's about 3 homeless people in Tokyo. They find a newborn baby and they take care of it essentially.
Wow.
and stuff
It-
happens. So if
of
you have
the
not
ones
seen Dougie
on-
Godfather,
Yeah. I was gonna say of the ones on this list, out of all of them, I would want anybody to watch. I feel like it's this one. It's like an actually great movie. So
it's a very, very good movie.
I never heard of it, so I need to watch
really?
it. Yeah, sounds like I need to watch
Okay.
this shit.
I think you'll fucking enjoy it for sure.
It's a great movie, dude.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, Satoshi Kon. Rest in peace. Nice. So, any standout scenes or any kind of like?
I would be honest.
Anything?
I don't. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I saw it right when it came out, if I'm not mistaken, at a anime expo. There was a screening,
Oh,
and I watched it there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It's gotta be like early 2000s, right?
Oh, 2003 is when it came out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
same year as Bad Santa.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Good year.
You
for
had that one
it's
was
a
the
really good
wholesome
movie.
one, and then Bad Santa is the one where he's barfing all over the elves.
92% Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
Yeah.
That's probably the highest. No, the highest rated one was Grinch.
It was a Grinch, yeah.
I do
But-
feel like it fits. Yeah, that definitely.
But this
fits.
is really high, so it's clearly good.
On both.
Yeah, for sure. Like a
It's just a
consensus.
great watch.
It looks like it is on Amazon Prime as of today, 12/18/24. So that's how I'm gonna watch it. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it on Prime Video right now.
Absolutely.
Cool. I'll check it out, dude. That sounds good. Let's see. What's my last one? Oh, A Christmas Story. Of course. I learned a bit about it this year. First of all, it's based on a book, which I never noticed. I've seen this movie about 6,000 times because I think on Christmas Eve, or maybe even the day before that, all the way through Christmas, TBS plays it like on a loop over and over and over again. And so I have the memory of always going to like my grandparents' house for Christmas Eve night, and then this movie's just on, and I've seen it a billion times. Kind of the same with Christmas Vacation. I think they do the same thing on another channel with that movie, which is why they're both on my list. It's the movies that are just like on repeat all the time. But yeah, it's a classic. I didn't know it was based on a book. This time around when I was watching it, the credits alluded to based on a book. And it's interesting that it is based on a collection of short stories that this author wrote about, loosely kind of about his family. It's like a fictional family, but he wove some of his like personal life in there. But the very first like short story in there is straight up A Christmas Story. But it's the story of a kid who wants a BB gun, Red Ryder BB gun, and he'll stop at nothing to get that goddamn present. And it's really good. And it is sort of like there's also a movie called 8-Bit Christmas that kind of is the same idea, but there's sort of a twist on it. It's instead of a Red Ryder, it's an NES, an original NES, and it's set in the 80s instead of like the early 60s or whatever this movie's set in. But yeah, great. Ralphie, his brother being annoying, his dad winning the major award with the lampshade leg, the sexy leg lampshade thing.
The mom overdressing for winter.
Yeah.
Ralphie getting his tongue stuck to the pole.
Well, it was his friend Flick.
Oh,
They-
Flicks.
Yeah.
They double dog dared him. Yeah.
Hmm. And he did it.
Yeah.
He did it.
He
Not double dog there.
he definitely did it. You'll have to watch it to find out what happened. I was doing research on trivia for Christmas movies, and I learned a bit about stuff like that, like how they got him to stick his tongue to it and not actually freeze his tongue. Was interesting and stuff like that. So, movies are great, but this is like an absolute classic of a film. And if you're curious what A Christmas Story Christmas is, it's actually a sequel to this movie, with like all of the kid actors just grown up, and it came out like a couple years ago. And
Is it
it's actually good. It's actually good. It's set in the 70s, so it's kind of like the time in the future that they would have aged up to the age they are now anyway. It's got a little bit of a different vibe. The mom is not the same actress. That much is certain. The actor who played the dad died, so then he's like dead in the movie, and there's a whole plot around that. But I think that it is a legit movie, but you just can't beat the original, as always. And look at that, 89% fresh, so that's pretty decent. Not as good as Tokyo Godfathers, I guess.
I mean, it's only 2 points.
It's
It's
it
a
depends
very
what you're
good
looking
movie.
for. Like it really does depend what you're looking for.
Which I only recently watched all the way through. I think a year or two ago. Because normally, like you said, it's on 24 hours. You put it on TBS for a little bit, then you change the channel, and you come back, and
Yeah. It's like maybe at the beginning again, or like
Yeah,
it skipped a chunk in
exactly.
the middle. He's like, you flip back over, he's beating up his bully, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember this part.
I
Flip
remember
back
one year,
again,
every
bunny
time
pajamas.
I flipped back the channel, it was on the same spot.
That is trippy.
That's cool.
That's like, are we living in a simulation?
Destination.
But yeah, great film. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I'm sure everyone out there has seen all of these. Maybe not Tokyo Godfathers, unless you're an anime head. I'm sure Frankfurter's seen it. Maybe you haven't seen A Charlie Brown Christmas for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe if you're younger, I could see that one.
I just feel like all these movies should be watched by everyone.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the point of these top 3. We won't have to get as granular with the next ones, but we could just have a conversation. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of check out the reviews a little bit, and earlier that was hilarious to see who hated the classics so much to really type a fucking essay. Like, get a life.
Stop. Right?
Get a life. Get a life. Oh, by the way, here's my new shirt from Canabox.
Oh shit. Okay. What is it? Holiday.
It's a bong.
I enjoy it.
It's a gingerbread bong. It came with the gingerbread pipe that's super tight. It's like one of the legs is where the bowl is, and then you smoke out of the head, and the carb is one of his arms. So you gotta hold it like this, light it up.
Oh, that's
But the
great.
actual piece itself is really cool. I'll post a picture on our Discord. Remember, we have a Discord in the chat. I feel like I'm having deja vu with the Discord thing. I feel like I've dreamed this moment before. Did I say that last time? Am I really having deja vu right now? This is weird, guys. Whoa. You ever have deja vu? Let me know in the comments. Here we go.
Something tells me he's used the gingerbread pipe.
No, I'm just being honest.
No.
Maybe
He's
right when I go
used
home.
a little too much
Maybe right when I go.
in general.
No. So okay, here's the next category: movie your family always watches. Every Christmas when you're visiting them. I've already talked about it, so I'll just throw that out there. Obviously, A Christmas Story always on when I'm at the family. During Christmas time. How about you guys, Miguel?
I don't really have one, so I just picked a random holiday movie,
Okay.
thinking this was a Christmas movie, and then I realized it's a Thanksgiving movie.
It is a
technically.
Thanksgiving movie.
But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is excellent if you haven't seen it. Hell, just replace Thanksgiving with Christmas. It's the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
So it's a fucking holiday movie. Plus, look at that picture down there on the thing that you pulled up.
This one?
The Santa pole. No, the ad for up.
They're right there.
This
right
one.
there,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That look. Does that not look like a Christmas movie?
This looks really Christmas, and this is an actual cover for the movie. All right.
Yeah,
is
that's my point.
Look at that.
So you can
Happy
easily. Oh, and it's
holiday
John Hughes as well.
Yeah, it's
But it's
John
a
Hughes.
classic holiday movie.
Okay.
Classic
It is.
Holiday.
It is, but you don't know what your mom has on the TV during Christmas.
No.
Maybe
And there's
the
say,
TV's
there's
off.
nothing the TV might be on, but it's not like, oh, I have to watch this every year.
Okay.
No, it's not like
Okay.
that.
All right. That's not bad then.
No.
At least you don't have
Still
to
better
deal
than
with the
the
same
one that I'm
fucking
gonna
movie
do.
over and over again.
Nope.
How about you, Steven?
This one's kind of ironic, right? because of the name. It's a Wonderful Life. So this makes me want to claw my brain out every time it's on.
Yeah.
It's so
Every time a bell rings,
freaking boring.
Shut up, child. Shut up.
Quiet. So my dad loves this movie, right? So it's on every year, and every year he drives everybody away after watching Christmas Story by watching this movie. And it kind of feels bad a little bit, but like it's nails on a chalkboard to me. So I don't know why. It's just so boring. Ugh. But yeah, this one's always on. It's it's about like what is it? Where the banks start closing and they're getting bought out. The whole town's getting bought out by big money. So like they're trying to fight against that, and it's small bank giving out good loans, honest loans to honest people, right?
You're fucking boring me right now talking about it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How is this about Christmas? Every time that I don't know. Dude, we tried to watch that movie last year and we were like, what is this fucking movie about? Like, who cares, dude? It's like a reverse Scrooge. It's like they want to tell you about some guy's whole life, and then something Christmas angel thing happens at the end. I literally couldn't get to the end. I got like 10 minutes to the end where like the Christmas part happens. But you were watching this whole movie and it's just like
he's helping
about
an angel
nothing.
get his wings, I think.
This movie's about nothing.
At the end.
It's about a man not killing himself.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't even get that part. I didn't even get to that part because I was like, what the fuck is happening in this movie? Every iconic part.
How shitty the world is until you realize that it's not shitty. That's what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a think piece, and I get what they were going for, but it's fucking
What does that have to do with Christmas, bro? Who cares about this guy?
It's
Jump
during Christmas, and it's supposed
to
be
end the movie.
Of the year.
It's a Christmas miracle, right?
Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle. Yeah.
So
it's a reverse Scrooge. It's Scrooge but worse. That's where I'm at with it.
I want to see what
it's probably rated pretty high.
It's going to be like the highest rated movie ever.
94.
Of course it's a 94.
You guys are wrong.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, hear me out.
And it's got an audience rating of 94.
I could see it placed.
Okay, look. Karen Krizanovich says there's sex and death here. Elation and depression. Hope and despair. The fuck does that have to do with Christmas?
Maybe we're just wrong because we were looking for holiday cheer, and that movie is depressing. Okay,
it is. It is. Yeah, I just think there's much better black and whites out there. That's all I'm saying.
It's just a slow movie. I get why people like it. It's a think piece. It's a statement on society and capitalism, and I get it.
I get it too, but
and
also
it's got Jimmy Stewart in it, guys. Come on.
We're honest. Mochi Squeeze in the chat said, "Was there sex, Karen? Come on." That's hilarious.
You know there was, just like Santa. Fuck me, Santa.
Fuck me, Santa. See, that's much better movie.
Funnier, straightforward with it.
Funnier things are happening that I can understand in that movie.
Maybe you and I we're just dumb. we're just like, okay,
I guess
don't watch this think piece here. I'm good.
I mean, I probably would rather watch Miracle on 34th Street.
No, that movie's fucking trash.
Oh,
I mean, at least that movie is about like Santa's in court on the stand.
That movie is fucking trash. I hate that.
Like Santa's about to go down for like, I don't know, like murder or something.
For robbery and sexual.
Do you know what I mean?
And you know what? He should go to jail.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Listen, Santa, better watch yourself.
I don't know anymore. I'm with you. I fucking hate that stupid movie. My mom loved that movie, and I don't understand why. I'm not against black and white movies or intelligent things, but if it's Christmas time, make it nice and stupid for me. All right.
I just don't. I guess it was kind of ruined for
So
me
you
as a
are
kid,
against
man.
intelligent things.
For Christmas, because
For Christmas.
Christmas is stupid in its own way. Just
It
keep
is.
it all stupid, and I'll be
When you were
happy
just-
as a fucking cow, dude.
It's like, is it a wonderful life? I'm fucking bored. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
That's all.
agreed. And then yeah, that's all we got for that part. Next category, movie you hate. We just talked about it. It's a Wonderful Life.
we did. Just
Me and
talk
Steven just
You
did
did.
that.
Yeah.
And he said I'm with Jacob. So Miguel, what is your answer?
I just put again. You didn't put Christmas movie, so you just said
did.
movie.
You fucker.
You did just say movie, so I said anything by Michael Bay. Because Michael Bay.
Hey,
You know.
I,
Okay,
Name
that's
me
fair.
one that's good.
okay, I say that The Island is pretty decent. All right, it's about
Yeah,
clones.
that one's okay. I just recently watched that one. It's again, it's not. It's okay.
Bad Boys 1 is a legitimate classic. Bad Boys 1 specifically.
I'll give you that.
That's it though. I won't
Fine,
defend
I'll
anymore.
give you that. He has one.
Exactly.
He gets the one.
He gets
Everybody
one.
gets-
He has a one.
He's got 1.5 with the with the island.
The island? No,
Yeah.
I would still say the island's a stinker.
Yeah.
It-
I mean,
it is
who
not
knows?
good.
Who knows? I haven't rewatched it since it came out, so it could be like
Listen,
that.
we,
pretty
we
bad.
also shot all over It's a Wonderful
But the
Life when
first-
it got a 95 Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So, fucking knows.
But Bad Boys 1 is legitimately good, I think. I think everything else is garbage. I kind of agree. Emoji Squeeze explosions. Agreed.
Yep.
Okay, our next category, favorite animated movie. And I'm assuming Miguel is going to stick with his theme of not answering the Christmas question. Because I
did
thought
not
it would
say Christmas.
I
It just
thought it
said
would be
animated movie.
I mean literally the fucking header of this thing
And-
is
hold
run
on,
of show
hold on.
Christmas
And
movies.
if I'm not mistaken, there is a Christmas scene in the movie that I chose at the very end.
We'll see.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Actually, you know, we could talk a little bit about criteria and stuff. That's always a really good topic. But let's do that for the next category because it touches on that. But for me, favorite animated Christmas movie, I have to put Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the first thing that came to mind, and because it is Halloween and Christmas together, so I might as well put that. And then we already talked about The Grinch. You know, that's probably my real answer. But Nightmare Before Christmas is a classic film, I think.
I mean, you could easily argue two of the movies I put down would have gone into this category. So,
well, what Michael Bay
So-
movie? What Michael Bay movie has Christmas in it? That's what we have to find out.
No, I'm not talking about that.
There could be one. It might be one of the
There could be one.
I'm
Transformers.
sure there is.
There's like a Transformers movie where they're like at Christmas. I'm sure.
Now we fucking Christmas Transformers.
But I did put Toy Story
Okay,
because that is my favorite animated movie of all time.
it's a really good
And
pick.
there is a Christmas scene at the end
There is.
when they get a dog.
They get the dog,
The dog.
Yeah,
and then the dog is in the second one, and it's super cute.
Yep.
exactly.
Hell yeah. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Again, the criteria. Christmas happens in there. All right. Still works.
It does.
Steven?
Yeah, so I went with the Christmas Carol, the 2009 one. Jim Carrey is in it, yes.
Oh my
But-
God. Are you serious? Another
Mhm.
Jim Carrey joint?
Yeah, but
God.
Oh,
it,
wait. Oh, I guess it is animated.
Holy
but
shit.
it-
That's
it's
incredible.
with me. It sits with me. I don't know why, but this one just always sticks with me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we had a little bit of the sound there, an accident.
At the time, it was like it was like a breakthrough in like animation stuff. So
Okay, so better animation or worse animation than Polar Express?
I would say
Better.
better. I would say better.
It seems better.
That's
Yeah.
that's
A
not
good
even
deal
a
better.
question.
Yeah.
You want to put them side by side so we could look at the fucking uncanny valley horror that is the
I
Polar
like that it was darker toned, right? Like there were a lot more macabre things in that. So
in
Christmas
in
Carol.
A Christmas Carol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I still gotta watch that.
I was gonna say we did not watch the same version of Polar Express.
No, the
Well,
other
you
night
see the train wrecked, right? You know.
it sure did. Jim Carrey was the conductor. He's like, "Arr!" and he crashed the fucking train because he was having too much fun trying to be funny. Fucking Jim Carrey.
And then crashes into
Chicago. Which apparently every Christmas movie is set in Chicago, according to Joy.
Right.
It's kind of true. Something we noticed watching 20 back-to-back Christmas movies. The next category is favorite not a Christmas movie. So by that, I mean movies that shouldn't be a Christmas movie, like Die Hard, but is a Christmas movie because it's during Christmas, or like Miguel just did with Toy Story. So my pick is, of course, Hook, because it happens during Christmas.
Yep.
That movie does not hold up. I'm sorry.
It does. I watch it once a year. I watch it every fucking
ring,
year.
okay?
Every year.
It does not hold up anymore.
Run home, Jack.
Rufio.
Rufio. Hold on, I have some
Sorry,
Hook.
guys.
I have some Hook samples in here. Let's see what I got here.
Looky, I got hooky.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, totally holds up.
Peter, you've grown up. You promised never to grow old.
This one?
Oh, there you are, Peter.
That's the last one I have.
That's good.
There you are.
That's good.
I fucking love Hook. Miguel, how about you?
I put Batman Returns.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I realized
It
it
just
wasn't showing the
happens.
B-roll. There you go. Hook.
It happens just during Christmas.
Underrated one. I
It
would
has
say.
nothing to do with Christmas.
Oh, I feel like Batman Returns was like the highest rated Batman movie ever made.
Do you think so?
I feel
I-
like.
No.
I feel like the Dark Knight took that. Like.
Yes.
Well, I mean, back in the when I was a kid, this was like tops. Back in the day.
Well, I remember
It
when
was-
when the 90 Batman or 89 Batman came out, and
Yeah.
it's so dark, and you look at it now, it's like campy as fuck.
It is, but it's also
I mean,
badass.
This movie's kind of campy too.
They all
Oh
are.
no, they're all
They
campy,
all are.
dude.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. Danny
They're fun to
DeVito.
watch, you know?
Danny DeVito, man.
They are fun to watch.
But yeah, you're right. It was during Christmas. I do specifically remember that. That's actually a really good pick that I would have never thought of. Again, it's always Die Hard that people bring up, which again
Yep.
No, Die Hard is a
He
Christmas
has
movie.
said
is a Christmas movie.
it's not a Christmas movie. He said it's not a Christmas movie.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Yeah,
motherfucker! It's a Christmas movie.
I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, hence why I did not put it in that category. And I put Batman Returns.
At least you have a code
You
of.
have price.
You have like a code, like a Bushido. You know what I mean? Like you stick to your code. That's why I respect you, Miguel.
It's fucked up.
Steven.
This one's interesting. Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
I like the movie, and it takes place during. You know,
Okay.
Yeah, there's parts
So-
of Christmas in this, right?
there's parts of Christmas in there.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen this movie since it came out. I think I'm due for a rewatch. This is a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I concur, Doctor. You concur about what? I concur.
I concur.
That's a good one. Okay, favorite Christmas horror / action movie. So again, Miguel, you put Die Hard.
I did.
This is where Die Hard fit for you. For me, Gremlins, of course. Gremlins.
Is that? I guess yeah. Horror.
It happens during Christmas.
No, it's
It is a horror movie.
Technically a horror movie.
Technically, it's
It
a
is
horror
technically
comedy.
a horror movie. Yeah.
If you look it up.
It
is.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. Let's see.
I always looked at it as like a dark
Hmm.
comedy personally.
Yeah, same thing. Comedy horror film.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Die Hard. Let's see. What is Die Hard? American action film. Doesn't say Christmas. Let's see if I control F Christmas. Here we go. Due to its Christmas Eve setting, Die Hard is also often named one of the best Christmas films, although its status as a Christmas film is disputed.
See?
And those people are wrong.
They are
It's not
incorrect.
Christmas Eve, all right? It's not even Christmas.
Never forget the one
What
tower.
movie? Give me one of these movies that took place solely on Christmas.
Gremlins. Well,
Was
it's
that
like
Christmas Day?
it
Yeah,
happens
that's my
on
point.
Christmas
Yeah,
Day. Like the second half is Christmas. I think. It
yeah.
might be the
Get
week
the
of
fuck outta
Christmas.
here
I don't
with
know.
that
They just have a
argument.
Christmas
That is
tree up.
Christmas Eve.
She puts one of the gremlins in the blender, Miguel.
I remember that.
That makes
There's
me
no
feel
Christmas
jolly.
anywhere in that fucking movie.
Makes me feel jolly as hell. Krampus, Cherry. I didn't put Krampus because I figured someone would write that.
And that's what I did. Mine is Krampus.
Krampus is good.
It's campy as fuck and not a good movie, but also my favorite Christmas horror movie. So
We just
is
watched
Adam
this.
Scott is in it.
Yeah, it's Adam Scott.
Yeah, you put that on when I was over at your house.
You know what?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. That's exactly what I can
There's
say. For
not
it.
enough Krampus in it, from what I was
No.
told.
Yeah,
It
that's
needed
kind of
more
the problem.
Krampus.
It's mostly just like gingerbread men fighting people and who have guns or
That was
something.
that was kind of fun. Stupid, but kind of fun.
Yeah. I just feel like it's kind of like Gremlins. To me, it's
Yeah.
more of a like horror comedy. You know what I mean? But Krampus himself is kind of scary looking, so I'll give him that.
He is a bit. Yeah.
I'll give him
We
that.
needed more of him. We needed more.
Yeah, I want him like ripping people apart with chains. You know, like literally show me the blood and guts. If you're gonna call yourself a horror movie, like let's go there.
Get the Terrifier person to make a Christmas movie.
Although people argue Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie
Yeah.
because that movie happens during Christmas. I still
I
haven't
was
seen
gonna
it.
put that on there, but I haven't seen it.
Still
Right.
haven't seen it. Yeah, you can rent it, but it's like $20. I'm waiting for it to hit something.
Yeah.
Right now the song is "Christmas Time" by Christina Aguilera. Wow,
Oh, wow.
we're getting
You know how
wild.
they have like 7 songs that are Christmas songs, and they just recycle those goddamn same songs over and over again?
Sorta, but if you expand your mind, you can go into
No.
some '90s pop and stuff, and you get the NSYNC
I-
one,
I-
the
I
Backstreet
know what you're
one.
saying.
You got the Mariah Carey one. You got this one, "Christmas Time" by Christina
The
Aguilera.
motherfuckers, they all have the same goddamn song base.
No,
for
they're
all these
different.
songs.
They're different. The
Well,
lyrics is a whole different song, I promise.
legally distinct.
No, it's fully different.
You're
10%.
fully different.
10% different.
You're fully different. Although I will always herald Sir what's his fucking name? What is it? Sir Christopher Lee has a couple metal Christmas songs that are pretty good. Listen to The Little Drummer Boy by Christopher Lee. It's fucking
And then,
awesome.
There's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra,
Oh yeah.
some good pieces there.
Yeah, that's a good time. Let's see. Deep cut Christmas movie. Obscure. Let's start with Steven.
Yeah, this one was interesting to find, and I was gonna put it in a different, like not really a Christmas movie because it's not like, okay, so the accident happens where the dad, spoilers, I guess, for like the beginning of the movie, dies, right?
Mhm.
It happens
Way to
on
ruin
Christmas,
it.
if I'm right.
Yeah, you just spoiled
Uh,
it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I don't
God.
care.
No, so it's just like, the dad basically possesses the snowman, right? And then shenanigans happen. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie. And I don't
Michael
think I
Keaton.
hear it mentioned a lot. It's got Michael Keaton in it, yeah. So
I think we watched this last year or the year before, and we were like, "Oh man, this is ridiculous."
yeah, it's again, like I said, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes, it's 19%. Yeah, that probably fits.
That tracks. I will
Yeah.
say the better Jack Frost movie though is the Jack Frost 1997 horror film. Have you ever seen this one?
No, I haven't seen that.
I mean, if you're gonna watch
Yeah.
a bad Jack Frost movie, this is the one to watch because it's just
Wait, what was the other one rated? What percentage was it?
19 on this one.
Oh, it's only slightly better than the
yeah.
the
Oh
other
yeah,
one.
19%
I
fresh,
find that fucking
The other one's
and this one's
16.
16%.
Well,
So
Michael Keaton couldn't even save that movie.
yeah, this movie is fucking hilarious. Like, it's so like this would be a movie to riff on, you know, like Mystery Science style. It's definitely like fun to have some drinks and put on and watch it with your friends during Christmas. So I can't recommend that one enough. But but
We watched that last year.
I think we
put that
did,
on
yeah.
and we watched it.
I think it was last year. It was hilarious. But this one, same vibes, but like
Yeah, just
family
put it on.
family version.
It's family dumb fun, you know.
Cherry shouts out Rare Exports, which I still haven't watched. I know it's on these horror lists all the times. It's I don't know if it's a horror comedy or whatever, but it's just one of those movies that I do need to watch.
Scrooged was also she mentioned.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we were
which I feel like
talking
is a good
about
one.
Christmas Story and stuff. That's the Christmas Story movie we watch every year that we like the most, but we also watch Muppet Christmas Carol every
I
year
love
too,
that one,
which
though.
is
I love
fun.
Classic.
There's some classic songs in there, but yeah, Scrooged is like one of my favorite movies of all time. My sister and I had it on VHS, and we watched it like all year long. Bill Murray is, you know, he was just such an icon when I was a kid. I don't know, still is obviously.
Platform.
Gotta love him. Miguel, what's your deep cut?
I put Trading Places on that
Okay,
that portion.
That's a good one.
Great movie.
Yeah.
is that Christmas adjacent?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I've seen it one time when I was a kid. I remember liking it, but I haven't like sat down and watched it as an adult. I do need to do that. Like, wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis like super hot in that movie too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the 80s.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
80s hot.
She's 80s
Which
hot.
is funny because it's so right. That's
80s hot
For
is
the
a
80s, she was
80s
hot.
hot.
specific thing.
Yes.
Yeah, there she is dressed up like a prostitute or something.
Yeah, and then two of the characters in that movie, if I'm not mistaken, are in another movie.
God.
Yeah.
Jerry says so she's surprised nobody mentioned the claymation classics.
Oh, you know, obviously
like
Rudolph
and-
for
and
sure, and Frosty the Snowman. Those are
Yeah.
great too. Those are great too. That would have been under animated, for sure. And they also bring the same guy who sang the guy who played the Snowman in Frosty the Snowman and sang his songs. They brought him back in the movie Elf in the 2000s to reprise that role, like to talk. He like talks to Buddy for like just a sec at the beginning of the movie. That really is the same guy from
I
the
didn't know
Frosty
that.
the
That's cool.
Snowman song and everything. They credit him right at the beginning of the movie, which I only noticed this year. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That is cool.
But yeah, back to Trading Places. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I said my piece as far as I know. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
All right,
Great movie.
I'll check it out.
Great.
It's been a while. Oh, you were saying that the two characters that lose all their money
There's
in this movie.
The two bankers that essentially do the bet. Spoilers, they end up, losing the bet and they lose all their money at the end of this one. And then I think it's what's the name of that? fucking
It's
idiot?
Coming to America.
Yeah, they're in that movie too, but they're poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the exact same two characters.
Yeah, he hands them a wad of
hands them
cash. And they're like, "We're back, baby." Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's direct reference to Trading Places.
Yep.
I love the nerdy shit about movies. It's a lot of fun. Which is why I like watching Joe Bob, even though he's like a racist uncle. Deep cut Christmas movie for me is this movie that I grew up watching for some reason. We must have got like a cheap VHS or something. That used to be a thing back in the day. Like we didn't have streaming services or
You got Pocahontas 2 on VHS.
Yeah, exactly.
Got whatever was given to you.
Yeah, like whatever was in your, VHS, like there were tapes, they were big, bulky. You had a collection of them, all the Disney ones with the storybook case, you know what I mean? And you ended up with
Yeah.
these really shitty bargain bin movies too, like that your mom would find. And like, for instance, I had like a one random Godzilla movie that I rewatched 100 times, Godzilla versus Megalon. This is one of those called Babes in Toyland, which is based on a classic black and white, which I think was remade several times. But this is the 86
Yes.
version, which came out the year I was born, which is interesting. But it stars both Drew Barrymore and Keanu Reeves in it, which is interesting.
Fascinating.
And it including Pat Morita, who is fucking Mr. Miyagi. He's the toy master in this movie, and it is just a complete like D list movie that is fully and completely lost the time. But I do have a link to the full ass movie, which is not disputed or anything, on YouTube. You can watch it in its entirety on YouTube for free. So I intend to do that. Here's just a couple clips, and it should make sense why I fucking like puppets and Muppets and cheap weird bullshit, because I grew up watching fucking movies like this, dude.
It takes me back, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
wild. Like, it's like Drew Barrymore is like, I mean, she's probably like 13, 14 in this movie. And Keanu Reeves is like the guy in the movie, and it's just so funny seeing him in a different role. But like, I remember loving this movie, and I'm sure if I watched it today, it'd be unbearable. So I can't wait to do like a watch along or something one day. Maybe we can riff on this one. But I'm definitely watching it before Christmas is over this year. Okay, and then the last category we have is actual non-Christmas movie you watch every holiday season for some reason. So let's start with Miguel.
I put Three Amigos, even though that's a lie. I don't really watch anything on repeat during like a certain season. It's just stuff that I watch all the time. This movie's great if you haven't seen it. Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, Martin Short. The guy who plays El Guapo, whose name I don't remember right now, but I just recently rewatched it. It still holds up in my opinion.
A plethora? Would you say you have a plethora?
Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas? Yes, El Guapo. I would say you have a plethora.
Like, tell me what a plethora means.
Do you know what a plethora is? I would hate for you to tell me I have a plethora if you do not know what a plethora is.
It really does hold
Great
up.
movie. If you have not seen it, it's so funny.
It's
It's so good.
I think we rewatched this movie this year or earlier in the year. Great, but nice way to wrap it back around to Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation.
True. Yeah. True.
Very
true,
nice.
True.
Synergy. Steven?
Yeah, so this is just something that's just on around Christmas time, like every year, is that Harry Potter movies. They're just on. They're just, I don't know why. They are just on. And then in like a cable, I know Netflix people, they don't like cable, but they would always air these movies, right? Like a marathon around this time.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah,
And Christmas is in a couple of them, right? Like they show Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess you could argue they're holiday movies as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
because it's every holiday, usually.
Yeah, every holiday. Yeah.
Because they just like live there for a year, or whatever. Yeah, like, I mean, in the first one, they're saying like "Happy Christmas, Harry." That's the only reason why. These are Christmas.
Well,
movies.
and they show one of them where they show like Christmas at the school or whatever, and that's really cool. That sticks with me. But
yeah, they're eating delicious fruit mince pies and shit like that.
Oh my god, dude!
Get out of here. Yeah, good pick. Some people, that's their Thanksgiving. For us, Lord of the Rings is our Thanksgiving, and Harry Potter, I think. Some people watch Harry Potter movies during Halloween time or October, you know what I mean, which also fits. So I don't know. It's all kind of obviously this shit is
I'm
arbitrary.
sure there's someone out there who has a Harry Potter marathon in March.
Yeah, exactly.
Because why the fuck not?
Easter time,
So our arbitrary marathon thing that we do every Christmas, which we haven't really done every year, but we typically at least watch one, is Star Wars movies. We've done the full marathon through Christmas multiple times. But I just wanted to call out that I Googled Star Wars movies, and the first movie to come up is some movie called Jedi Junkies on Tubi. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Is that porn? It could be. The Force is strong with them.
It's not. If it's on Tubi, it's not porn.
Also, we have Fanboys.
Have you seen Fanboys?
I know about Fanboys,
right? But like
Spaceballs. They have the Star Wars Family Guy episodes, Rebels.
Okay.
But I just literally typed in Star Wars movies, and like, why isn't it just showing me the fucking trilogy, bro? You know what I mean? What is this? Here. This is better. Okay.
You got like
that Star Wars movie. Like, what is going on with Google?
You got Elgoog or something on instead of Google?
I'm about to start using Bing, to my dismay. I'm gonna have to go back to Ask Jeeves, dude.
Bro, that's drastic.
It's like, hey Jeeves, can you show me the fucking Christmas movies and not Jedi Junkies, please?
Answer my fucking question, Jeeves.
What's everyone's favorite Star Wars?
Empire.
Empire.
Yeah, it's Empire.
Yeah. What's the most Christmas of all of the Star Wars movies?
None of them.
It's true.
I agree. Maybe Empire because Hoth is snow.
Yeah, I would say.
Or you could argue it's Return of the Jedi because of all the trees.
Okay, so it's like a lot of Christmas trees.
You're just reaching. You're reaching.
We need to have an AI altered version of Jedi where all of the trees on Endor are Christmas trees with ornaments and everything, and they're like whizzing by them,
And instead of Ewoks, it's fucking elves.
Oh god! And then fucking Chewbacca is an abominable snowman.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
The one from the claymation.
Yes, with the blue face. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what? This isn't a bad idea. Disney, pay me for that.
Right?
You can't use that idea. But hey, don't forget, Star Wars had a Christmas special.
They did.
Yes, it did.
And it's not good. You should definitely watch it. You should definitely watch it.
Chewbacca has children.
Yeah.
It's a little fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a
baby.
you're just hanging out in his like treehouse on Kashyyyk.
Yep.
The whole movie.
Yep.
Or TV event, not really a movie.
It was TV.
Somebody
Yeah, it was a TV
greenlit
special.
that thing.
Yeah. It sure did.
It was the 70s. It's lots of things were greenlit.
They were spending too much time being Jedi junkies when they wrote that.
Fuck.
I don't know.
It's a documentary, by the way.
I believe it. I don't know. Olivia Munn's in it. I'm just like, how is that the first thing that pops up? It goes Jedi Junkies, then Episode 4, A New Hope. How does that make any sense? I don't get it.
Enough for Google advert for Star Wars.
I fucking hate Google. All right. I do have a game. I know we're running long, so let's just maybe do that another day or something. We could do a side video of the trivia game. But I do have Christmas trivia, and I want people to experience it. And but that's always an option if we don't have enough time to talk about stuff. I feel like we talked enough about Christmas movies. We got a lot out there. Let's just say this is our time to bring up movies we haven't talked about. What's a movie like? Okay, we talked about Scrooge. This is when I was going to bring Scrooged up. What other movies out there haven't we talked about? Cherry said Edward Scissorhands. I don't know if it's Christmas during that movie, but there is snow and ice.
No, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas? Okay.
It is Christmas.
All right. What else? Let's see. I'm going to just look up a list. Christmas movies. Spirited was shitty.
There was a.
It wasn't good.
Arthur Christmas. I don't know if you guys. Have seen
Arthur
that.
Christmas?
Arthur?
Yeah.
You mean
it's
Arthur like from
a-
PBS?
No, no. Not that Arthur. It's like a.
The one with the fist where he's like
Netflix
mad.
movie. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. It's that one.
This movie. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
decent. It's
okay.
decent.
Someone gave me some extra ones that I thought I wrote down, and I fucking don't know where I wrote them. Damn it. But there were some weird ones people were pointing out, like the other reindeer or like the other elf or something like that.
Olive or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was like Olive, the third reindeer. It's like, who the fuck is that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super fucking weird. Yeah, I don't. I knew I wrote it down somewhere. I just don't know where
It's
I
gotta
put
be
it.
the 6%ers that gave it to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Put that in.
The Claws on Netflix. That's a really good
Yeah.
movie. It's really sad, but totally worth watching. What was it? Santa's Christmas. Hold on.
No, I think
Here we
that's
go.
a different kind of movie.
Dear
though.
Santa. It's called Dear Santa. With Jack Black, which we just
Oh,
watched.
yeah,
It's a
this
new
one's
movie from this
brand
year.
new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this kid, it has like dyslexia or something, and he writes a letter to Santa, but he misspells it and writes a letter to Satan, and then Jack Black is Satan, so he shows up, and there's hijinks.
Okay.
It's actually really good. It's fun. Violent
That's
Night.
stupid enough.
That sounds pretty stupid, but
Yeah.
like not a bad way. Yeah.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, It's a Wonderful Life. Fuck off. Just give me something stupid. I just want stupid bullshit for Christmas. Turn my brain off, drink a beer, and laugh at Jack Black. Like, but
Some hard eggnog.
hard eggnog. The kid in this movie, like, he kills it. He's actually really funny. Which I can always, like a child actor nailing it is always a good thing. Violent Night, totally worth it. I've never seen it. Steven, watch The Grinch, 2018. You said you didn't watch it, right?
I watched it.
Oh, you did watch it. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. Screw you.
Look,
don't
it's
like
a
it.
decent movie. It's a decent movie.
You don't like it,
Scrooged
apparently.
you.
Elf, great. Miguel, you like Elf?
It's all right. It's not bad.
I feel like we left it off the list on purpose.
No, I
Yeah.
feel like Elf is great, but like
It's fucking overplayed. Like
maybe for you.
maybe. all right.
Like
I
Nightmare
could
Before
probably watch
Christmas,
it,
it's
like-
overplayed.
Once every 5 years.
I get that one. Yeah. No, I mean, Elf's in the rotation for us. Polar Express, you can avoid. But if you've never seen it, watch it once, and then you'll be like, what is this movie? Trust me.
I don't
Christmas.
need to watch it again.
Yeah, ever. Christmas Chronicles. Let's go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll never get that time back.
No, you won't.
True.
No, you won't. Christmas Chronicles. There's a couple of them. They're fun. Put them on for your
Was that the
family.
one with
Kurt Russell.
what? Kurt Russell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
They're
was a fun
not
one.
bad. They're like
Yeah.
a decent family, like kind of high energy thriller style Christmas movie. I think it's
I will say,
fine.
Love Actually bugs me when it's on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get frustrated with them.
When I was going through the trivia, I could find a good trivia point for everything. I tried to do Love Actually, and every fucking trivia block was like a massive paragraph because I have to explain all these relationships and say,
Yep.
well, actually, during the writing, they said this, but then this character is supposed to do this, so he ad-libbed that, and I'm just like, this is dumb and fucking boring. Like this movie probably is. I don't give a shit about Love Actually. All right.
It actually is boring, but look. Some people like it. It's on the popular Christmas movies for a reason. For whatever reason, I don't know why. but-
What's the one with the Scottish
Oh, look,
guy?
It's a wonderful life. That's there too.
Of course, it's there.
Yeah, it is sure there.
Let's see a couple
Christmas
more.
with the Cranks. It was a good call out.
That's not a bad one. That's a good one. Christmas the Cranks here. Hot Frosty. That's the new one to watch if you're a lady and you like stupid movies. I called out
8-Bit Christmas, right? there.
8-Bit Christmas. I do recommend that. That's on Max. You should definitely watch it if you haven't. Let's see. There's I've been watching Black Christmas. I'm almost done. It is a very 1970s movie, but it's at least funny throughout. So it's kind of decent. I don't know. Mean One is a new one from this year I have to check out. That's another horror movie.
Is that
Uh,
like a fucked up Grinch?
yeah, it's like a horror Grinch. Yeah.
Okay.
So I do kind of want to check that out.
Yeah.
Rare Export was called out. Harold and Kumar Christmas was called out. In my own brain. What else are we forgetting, guys? I feel like there's
Harold and
one or two
Kumar.
movies. Yeah.
Jingle All the Way 2? Oh, stop.
Deck the halls.
Oh my. Deck the Halls is actually pretty good. Where do you see that one? Oh yeah,
Right there.
this one. It's
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito.
We watched that last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. If you've never seen it.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Like I didn't expect it to be that good, and it was like a lot better than I thought. So yeah. What else? The Holiday. People like this stupid movie. Fucking no. Hot Frosty's better than The Holiday because you don't have to take it seriously. Okay? And there's some jokes in there. Some jokes in there, that's what I'm saying. And then Santa Claus, 1 through 3. They're all good, but 1 is the one that I think holds up the most. Just like Ninja Turtles.
1's the best. Yeah.
3 gets too convoluted, I think. A little bit up its own ass, but you know.
Oh, I also
I never saw the 3rd one.
You did. Here's the thing about the Santa Claus movies is that you think they're all different, but like you're always like you're thinking of certain ones, but you're mushing them all up into one movie in your memory because you've definitely seen all 3 of them. The 3rd one is with Jack Frost. The second one is with fake Santa.
I avoided the Jack Frost one. That was what's his name?
That's
right?
that's one of the 3 amigos.
Yeah. Martin Short.
Martin Short.
Yeah.
He's Jack Frost in that one.
Martin Short. He was Jack Frost in that one.
Too bad he didn't get a better role.
The second one was when they make a toy Santa so that Santa can go find his Mrs. Santa, and it's actually the blonde chick from Lost, and she's like the principal of a school. Yeah, that's what happens in that movie.
Blonde chick from Lost.
The one from the other camp, I think.
And he's obsessed with hot cocoa. The robot drinks a ton of hot cocoa.
Yes, the robot one is 2, which I always think that's 3, but no, actually,
Right. I always think it's 3 too.
It's just so confusing. I just watch the first Santa Claus and you're fine. You don't gotta watch the rest. Or you could marathon all 3 and then watch the Santa Clauses on Disney Plus, which actually isn't that bad of a show.
You might never get that time.
It's a show. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you could say it's like a 1-season miniseries, you know. But yeah, I do gotta shout out at least 4 Christmases as being like a good movie too. That one's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen that. Fred Claus is also good.
Holdovers.
Holdovers, yep. Candy Cane Lane we watched last year. It's not good, but
I woke up to the end of that movie and it was bad.
It can't be as bad as
Fucking
Pluto
terrible.
Nash, though.
Pluto Nash. I have not seen Pluto Nash on purpose.
Oh my God, you gotta watch that. We should watch that as our first riff tracks. That would be
Okay. All right. That sounds good. And then of course, just throw on Gremlins, man. Why not?
Yeah.
What are you scared
It's
of?
a great movie, dude. It's a great fucking movie.
All right. I think that's Christmas, man. I think that's Christmas. This episode coming out Friday.
Yeah. That was the holidays.
Maybe we can get together, knock out that Christmas movie trivia game, and then we'll put that out on actual Christmas. But this will be out later this week. And we won't be doing content next week, baby, because of Christmas. But yeah, like I said, maybe we'll pepper some things out there. Steven's got the shorts coming. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see. But as always, enjoy talking movies with you guys. Let's do our endorsements. Steven, what do you endorse this week?
All right, so it's honey baked ham, and it's I think it's just called honey baked ham, like the place, and it's
the Honey Baked Ham Company.
fucking
Yep.
the best crust on the outside of it, and it just makes the fucking ham.
Mm-hmm.
It is so goddamn good, but it
Let's
is
see.
expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is it's
Damn.
perfectly prepared. You just put that shit in the oven and like delicious. It is perfect. It's the only way I want to have Christmas ham forever, if I can have it. But yeah, if you haven't tried it and you can, fucking try it.
Or just ham in general. Let's be honest. It doesn't have to be just Christmas.
True.
It's true. It doesn't have to be just Christmas.
It's just
I
always
would eat
more
this.
festive when you have the family
I
together.
would eat this any time of the year. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, honey baked ham lunch slices, for sandwich.
Yeah, you put that in a sandwich.
Yo, that would
So
be
good.
Fucking delicious, dude.
Like all they have left right now are 9-pounders and 10-pounders for like $110, $113.
All right, that's about right.
Better get one of them gift cards.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But
Yeah, my family and I usually split the cost, or we're like, oh, we all go in on that, right? Like, well, yeah,
yeah,
but it's totally worth it.
hell yeah, agreed. That's great. There probably is one in your city. You could pick it up directly, or you could have them ship it to you, and then they give you a free ice pack in the little thing you can reuse. We did that once. Miguel, what you got?
Just choosing family. You're not stuck with the one that you were given. And if you don't like the one you have right now, just choose a different one.
True.
There you go.
And go have
Friend
Christmas
miss
with
is
them.
absolutely a thing. Friend miss is absolutely a thing. So
That's true. Friends miss.
Yep.
yep. I have
So,
had a couple of those.
Yeah, I mean,
Those
when we're not out of town, we usually do something like that, but we'll be out of town. White elephants with the family and stuff. Those are definitely gonna happen this weekend with us. It's gonna be crazy. A lot of drinking. We're gonna have all Sunday to recover from that shit.
It's the best time to do it too, during the white elephants, right?
What's my 25-cent advice for Christmas? Well, I feel like I couldn't relate it to movies because it's just like watch a movie, That's you gotta watch at least one Christmas movie every year. That's a given. That's not advice. That's just what you should do. But for Christmas, you don't have to like spend a shit ton of money on everyone. You can get creative. When you're kind of broke, you could learn to make something. You could make a bunch of jerky for people, which takes a lot of time and effort. And does cost some money too, of course. But the good thing about making food for everyone is that you can also eat it yourself as you go. I fucking had a little bit of every batch as I was putting in the bags. I'm like, one from this tray, gotta make sure it's good.
Oh, you got to taste test the batch, right?
But yeah, I think that I don't think everyone's out there like expecting some extravagant gift from anyone. I think it's just like, dude, if you just handed me a card, like I just appreciate the gesture. And we should all be like that. So like you shouldn't feel pressured to spend a shit ton of money on everyone. Unless
Or any, really.
Yeah, no, agreed. But I mean, unless you have kids in your life you care about, that's when you splurge. But just in general, like for everyone else, like, make cards, dude. Like I don't know, popcorn necklace. Here you go, Merry Christmas. For me, it's
drawing
jerky.
for someone, right? Like,
yeah.
If you can draw, like, even that works too.
Yeah, no, I do. Look, Joy is backing me up. She said, "True, Jacob keeps every card." So I do appreciate the Christmas cards and people giving to me. I get the pictures of the kids from our various friends out of town and shit. We get, or my cousin will give us one. Stand it up. I don't know. I just feel like all I care about is you put the effort, or you just thought of something. You're like, hey, here's this fucking thing of Reese's. You know what I mean? I'd be happy.
You're still thinking about that person, right? Like,
yeah.
It does say, the thought that matters for sure.
Cherry was saying Steven's going up in flames. Yeah, you are disappearing into your fireplace. So
this is my ultimate fate. So
yeah. But yeah. You don't need all that pressure, man. The only pressure you should feel during Christmas is just driving and getting home alive each time you do drive during Christmas. Just, get off your fucking phone and be careful out there. It's crazy. That's all I have to say, guys.
Get a DD for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're drinking, for sure. But I mean, just
if you're
driving around in general, like everyone's out there shopping and being crazy on the road. I'm just trying to go to work and home It's like always a struggle during this time, so just got to be careful. That'll be it for this week. Remember, hit us with the comment below. I know this is a longer one, but hey, we have to give you a good episode because we're gonna be out next week. Just really get in there with some Christmas talk. I hope you guys found some value from this. I learned about some movies I didn't know about. Definitely check Tokyo Godfather out. I know I will. That weird ass Keanu Reeves one I talked about earlier, and watch all the Grinches. Do it for Steven. Even the one he doesn't like. Watch them all.
Watch them all.
Yeah. And remember to follow us on all the shit. If you could, subscribe to us on YouTube. That'd be cool. Fucking love ya. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. And then never forget, Saint Nicholas was a Catholic saint, so keep him away from your kids. You know how those Catholic priests are. All right.
Great. It's a happy holidays note.
Happy holidays, motherfuckers. Taking
Bye.
the Christ out of Christmas. Bye.
X.